All right, we're on Niddah Parak Yud Mishnah Dalet, fourth Mishnah in the 10th and final chapter of Second Niddah. It's a very interesting, sort of an unusual Mishnah. Hazav v'hazava. Hazav and Zava, we know, are men and women that have emissions. They are Tumah. They are Av HaTumah, Avot HaTumah. V'haniddah, or the Niddah, v'ayoledet, the woman who gave birth. V'hamitzorah, and the person who's a tzarat, shemetu, they died. Mitamin b'masa ad sheyimok habasar. They are mitamin b'masa. If you carry their bodies or it's leaning on something, they are mitamin until yimok habasar. I'm going to get an exact translation of that. So the Schottenstein translates it as the Sefaria, until the flesh decays. So, well, all the commentaries, the Gemara part, where the Gemara answers, what do you mean? Atu kolmeit lo mi mitamin b'masa. Why are these people, Zav, Zavan, Niddah, Yoledet, Mitzorah, why are they specifically mitamin b'masa? If you carry them, if you lift a dead body, any dead body is mitamin b'masa. My b'masa, the Gemara says, what must he be referring to? Be'even misama, a special kind of stone called even misama. Kolomar, meaning even gedola ukveda she'ina mitaltelet. It was a very special, a very special kind of stone she'ina mitaltelet. That is not, it cannot be, it wasn't used to be moved. You use it to like weigh down stuff, I guess. You use it as an anchor of some kind, like in a tent or whatever. So that stone is normally, since it's not moved, it's not mikabel tumat masa, because you're not using it to carry things. It wasn't mikabel tumat masa. Therefore, ve'imi munachat agabe kilim, and if it's lying on this stone on other vessels, umeit natun aleh, and a dead body is on it, ein zeh masa. That's not masa, because it's not used to be carried. And if I normally, tumat masa, I can take a book and I can carry something, I can put the mouse on the book and I can carry it like that. I don't know if it's meant to be carried on a book, but there is tumat masa. But in the case of this stone, it's not meant to be moved, and therefore it's not masa. Okay, ushar, therefore, and this thing, okay, if there's a dead body on it, since it's not used to be carrying other things, ushar meitim lo mitamu. Okay, other meitim, if regular dead people are on this thing, they're not mitameh, they don't make it tameh. But hani mitameh midrabana. These people, Zav, Zavan, Niddah, Yoledet, Mitzorah, that die, they are mitameh, this stone midrabanan. Why? Because if they were alive and they sat on this stone, they are mitameh it. Because they are mitameh moshav. These people, Zav, Zavan, Niddah, Yoledet, Mitzorah, if they sit on a chair, they make it mitameh midoraita no matter what. So if they sit on this stone, they make it tameh, not because of masa, but because of moshav, because they sat on it. And therefore, just as when they sit on it, maybe they make it tameh. Let's say they fainted. Gazur b'Rabbanan, the rabbis made a decree. Lachar mita, after their death, they're also making it tameh. Shema yitalfu, maybe they'll faint. V'dom with a mate. And people think they're dead. And if people think they're dead, oh, they're dead. They're like everybody else. They're not mitameh, but they're not dead. They just fainted. It seems like the Gemara seems very interesting here. Obviously, I didn't read the Gemara, the Sugya in depth, but that's the Gemara's explanation of what it means ad shivok basar, until the flesh decays. How much of the flesh decay? No idea. Nachricha mate, if a non-Jew dies, tahor militameh b'masa. Okay, they are then it's tamur. His body is tahor from being mitameh b'masa. It's that body, even though he says kizav l'chol davar. Chachamim made him like a zav for everything. Nonetheless, they said legabe when vis-a-vis when he dies mishamet tahor mitameh be'eben misama. Again, it came this case of this like stone, this anchor stone. Okay, because it's only d'Rabbanan, it's only a gzeira. Beit Shammai, maybe it says kol haneshim meitot nidot. If a woman dies, the question is, what do you have to assume about her? When she died, was she a niddah when she died, and therefore the stuff she did before she died is tameh or not? The Beit Shammai says kol haneshim meitot nidot mechazkin lanu kenidot. They have established umatbilim kelim shahayu alehem samuch litziat nishama, and the clothes she was wearing, you have to take it to the mikvah or whatever. You have to assume that it was tumat niddah. The stuff that he was wearing before, obviously not when she's dead. Ubeit, because that's tameh. Ubeit Hillel Beit Hillel says, "Ein niddah ela shemeita niddah." No way. Okay, and by the way, why? Berishona you might be them kelim al yigabei nidot meitot. Originally, they would do tefillah. They would say, maybe she was a niddah. Hayu nidot chayot mitbaishot. The living nidot were mitbaishot. They were embarrassed. They were very upset. They said, "Afilu b'mitatanu mishunot nishar nashim." Even when we die, once we're dead, you still make us different. Therefore, hitkinu shiyu matbilim al kol nashim. So then they made a takana that all women, Beit Shammai say, Beit Shammai is like, listen, call on the Shemetot Nidot. Why? Because otherwise you're gonna have to make a difference between one or the other. Beit Hillel says, no, Ein Niddah leMeitot Niddah. We don't make this thing. We don't that because I don't agree with that decree to make all women Meitot Nidot. Only if you know that she was in Niddah when she died. Only in that case would you have to be tova the stuff she dealt with beforehand. We'll stop here. Dedicate our learning to memory of my father, Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Make it a great day.